So hey guys, welcome back to another brand new anime explanation, and today we're covering the most awaited comeback of the year, Spy X Family Season 3 Episode 1, and trust me, this one's packed with everything. We've got 2 missions filled with absolute comedy right here in this single episode. So let's jump straight into it without any delay. The episode opens with a quick recap of what the story is about, starting with the information warfare between Aanya in the east and Westalis in the west. The West believes that the Austanian government is plotting a war, and that's where our spy receives his mission. The rest we already know. The episode finally starts with the happiest sight possible, the Forger family enjoying a sunny day at a carnival. We see Anya enjoying her triple scoop ice cream while Bond, Loid, and Yor watch her. Then we see Loid warning Bond that chocolate is poisonous for him, so he shouldn't even think about licking it. And there is Yor, smiling like the perfect mom, spoiling Anya. Then suddenly Loid asks Yor, that stall seems to be famous for their apple pudding. Would you like one? And she says yes. And little Anya? She's already on her next mission. She wants balloons this time. But that peaceful moment doesn't last long. While she starts chasing the balloon man, Bond suddenly freezes. His eyes widen. And we see it. A terrifying future vision. A nearby excavator goes berserk, crashing into the carnival, throwing trees into the park, and causing chaos. Anya sees that vision and instantly understands disaster is coming. She starts looking around the park for the person who will cause it and soon hears his thoughts using her telepathic power. The man is thinking, look at all those people without a care in the world. I've had enough. Why do I have to work even on a holiday? And she definitely finds him suspicious. So, to confirm the suspicion, she's figuring out how to chase that guy while she is doing that. Loid asks Anya, what's wrong? Didn't you want a balloon? But how can a 5-year-old warn her family about the disaster without revealing that she can read minds and see the future? So, she pulls off her usual Anya-level plan. She tells her parents she wants to go home because she wants to study and earn a lot of stellas. When Loid and Yor hear that, they're shocked at first. Then Yor praises Anya, and Loid gets happy too. They start walking home, and Anya begins scanning for that suspicious man. Loid notices she's restless and asks why. To that, Anya answers, my professor told me that I can learn a lot of things just by being outside. Loid, convinced by that answer, says to Anya, remember to ask me if you have any questions. Then while walking, Anya finally spots the construction worker and, pointing toward the site, asks Loid, Father, do construction people not get any days off? To which Loid replies, yes, they do. Then why is he working? She asks. Loid looks at the man and immediately realizes something's wrong. Loid sighs, Yor follows, and just like that, the forgers walk straight into chaos. The overworked construction worker finally snaps, screaming, if I can't rest, then nobody can. The excavator roars to life, swinging wildly. But Loid, our Agent Twilight, instantly takes control. He jumps into a nearby crane. And suddenly we get a full-blown Mecha battle between 2 construction machines. Loid moves with surgical precision, blocking attacks and outsmarting the machine like it's another spy mission. Meanwhile, Yor saves an old man from falling debris, moving with that same deadly grace we all know too well. And Anya? She's watching this with pure excitement. It's chaotic, hilarious, and perfect. A family mission where nobody realizes they're all working together. Finally, Loid stops the machine with surgical precision, the worker faints without injury, and the crisis ends. Each forger believes they solved a completely different problem, while Anya just grins. Mission complete. As the camera pans away, we see Anya watching the balloon float into the sky, then the scene cuts to her at home studying, with Loid helping her. Anya instantly gets bored and asks Loid if she can watch anime, to which Loid says no. Then the real chaos begins. Now Anya's peace is in danger because Yor announces that she's cooking dinner tonight. And we all know how or what Yor actually cooks. Right after that chaos, the screen cuts, and we're suddenly back in the shadows of Westalis and Austania. A familiar voice speaks, calm, cold, and sharp. It's Fiona Frost, aka Agent Nightfall. She's been given a new mission, to secure forged Ostanian trade documents, a export permit. The reason, not some top-secret weapon, but strawberries. Yes, the mission's cover is to make sure the West has enough strawberries because the foreign minister didn't get any for his birthday. It sounds ridiculous, but as we know, in this world, even a dessert can start a war. To pull this off, Nightfall needs help. She first turns to her crush, Loid, but he suggests she go to Franky Franklin instead. He is a good informant. Then Nightfall finally meets Franky after passing through his ridiculous traps. Here enters Franky Franklin, the lovable, slightly desperate informant who's somehow always in over his head. Nightfall wants Franky to forge the document and asks him to take her directly to the Master Forger. Their goal, meet a Master Forger named Mr. Quill. Their cover, pretend to be a couple on a date inside a shady nightclub. From the moment they walk in, it's comedy gold. Franky's acting like it's a real date, slick hair, fake confidence, and that goofy smile that screams, "Please notice me." He even introduces Fiona as his girlfriend to his club buddies just to get back at them. Meanwhile, Fiona looks 1 second away from murder. Every time Franky flirts, she mutters, "I hate this, I hate this," and finally warns him, "If you flirt one more time, I will kill you." You can literally feel Franky sweating through the screen. They finally meet Mr. Quill, a tall, quiet man at the entrance of the club alone. From there, they meet him at the table. Franky first starts with saying casual hello, but Fiona instantly says, "I have a job offer for you." She gives him the price she'll pay and the time limit, but Mr. Quill just smirks. Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? With this price and time limit, there will be no deal. He starts walking out. Franky tries to convince him, following behind with Fiona, and just as they get on the road after leaving the club, Fiona warns them about secret police following them. At first he thinks police has been tailing Franky to get to Quill. But then Fiona suggests this might be due to his new client with whom he made the deal. When Mr. Quill sees that, he starts running. Then she moves. Agent Nightfall. Swift, brutal, and precise. Police corner Mr. Quill in an alley. Their agents right in front of Mr. Quill. Suddenly Fiona comes to the rescue and kicks that agent, grabs Quill, and starts running. She's fighting like a machine, sprinting through the alley. Thanks to Franky's network, they finally shake off the pursuit and drag Mr. Quill into an abandoned underground passage where Franky guides them to safety. Right after that, the screen cuts. A new day appears, where we see Franky back at his shop when Nightfall arrives to collect the forged documents. When she starts to leave, Franky glances at Fiona. She is still calm, emotionless, and spotless, as if the entire ambush had gone exactly according to her plan. So he asks her, "You didn't call those people from the State Security Service yourself, did you?" Of course, Fiona denies it by saying, "What do you mean?" But just looking at her face, you realize it. She definitely did. Then she walks away, saying she'll ask for Franky's services again soon. While towed to that, Franky keeps yelling, and the screen fades out. And that wraps up for Spy X Family Season 3, Episode 1. Man, what a start. From Loid's insane mecha battle to Fiona and Franky's chaotic fake date. This episode had everything comedy, tension, and classic Spy X Family charm. So tell me in the comments, which part did you enjoy more? Anya's hilarious attempt to save the carnival, or Fiona showing just how dangerous she really is? And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, because episode 2's explanation is coming up next, and trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Until then, stay elegant.